on PMP, PMIACP, PAMM program one also. He likes to share practical strategies to turn resistance into support and drive agile success. And his presentation, it will be about strategies to foster acceptance and drive agile success. Hello and welcome to our online stage.
Hi, Daniela. Thank you for giving me the
Hello.
opportunity to. I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, all good. I will stop my share screen right now. You can take it.
All right. Let me give it a shot. Let's see.
Sure.
Right. I want to
Good.
believe my screen is visible, right?
Yes, all good.
All right. So thank you very much and welcome to Agile Forum 2016. So my name is SEGUN FATOKI. An IT and Agile evangelist. All right. I love helping people to navigate complexity. And today I'm going to be walking you through strategies to foster acceptance and drive agile success. That is transforming agile skepticism into support. Okay. So today I will be starting with why agile resistance is normal and what it tells us. Most of the time, we always want something to flow the way we want, okay? But sometimes it's good to get feedback from people. So most of the time when we talk about resistance, it depends on how you view it. It's like fear, fear is good and fear is bad. So it depends on how you are able to balance it, okay? So I will start with why agile resistance is normal and what it tells us, okay? Then I will go to strategies, ways, maybe 3 to 4 ways to turn skeptics to supporters or to turn foes to friends, okay? Then I'll end with maybe a few tools that you can start to use tomorrow or even next week or whatever, okay? Something that is easily transferable to what you are doing, okay? But before I move forward, I want to ask the attendees to share with me, maybe if you have recently, faced any resistance to agile in this team. I want to see maybe 1 or 2 hands raised, if you have recently faced any resistance to agile. Okay. I'm trying to see if anyone is here who has recently faced that. Okay. So now let's look at a quick check. Okay. Let's look at if in your team you've seen resistance, okay, and the resistance is very low. I want to see in the chart, maybe 1, you put number 1 for low resistance. Then if it's moderate resistance you are facing in your team, I would love to see maybe 2, okay. Then if it's high, I want to see 3. Then if it's on fire, I want to see 10. If it's on fire, I want to see 10. Let's see. I can see 2. I can see 2. All right. That's moderate, moderate, good, good, moderate. Good one there. 4, okay. 4 means 10, maybe on fire. All right. Good, good. I like it. Let it keep coming, okay? Then as we go forward, we'll see where we are, okay? So absolutely everyone has faced a couple of resistance, and it's a good one there. So the hard truth is this: 70% of agile transformation fail. 70%. And that's a huge number, okay? That's a huge number. And so many times we always talk about the processes. We talk about Kanban, talk about Lean, talk about retrospective. But sincerely, this is not why this transformation fails. Transformation did not fail because of processes. It failed because of unaddressed human resistance. Okay, it's human thing. Okay, so today my session will be about human people side of agile than the technical side. Okay, I I believe most of us are familiar with this. Okay. A VP, okay, a VP said, let's hear what the VP said. Trying to see. We have tried Agile 3 years ago. It didn't work for a year. Our business is different. Let's go back to what we know. Okay. And this is popular. Okay. This is popular in the Agile space. The VP has been through a painful Agile rollout with no training, maybe unrealistic timelines. Timeline is very, very important for the business. When you handle Agile projects, especially in a bigger organization, they keep telling you, when are we finishing this? How much are we spending? All right. But Agile is empiricism. It depends on how things happen. What's good for team A might not be good for team B. Okay. So, and we have seen a lot of things on LinkedIn. Agile is there, Scrum is there, but for me, they are not absolute correct. Okay. They are not absolute correct because it's not about Agile. It's not about Scrum. It's about people that we are working with. It's about people we are working with. Okay. So, what does resistance look like in your own context? In your organization, what does it look like? In 60 seconds, can you just share one reason why people resist Agile? And I'll give us about 1 or 2 minutes to see what people come up with. What are the reasons why people resist Agile? Is it because of experience, fear of novelty? Good, I like that. Fear will always be there. Fear, the likelihood, risk, uncertainty. Okay, those are the words. Okay, fear of losing control. I like that. That's good. Keep it coming, please. Keep it coming. I like that. We are used to it. Is the manager? Is the this? Whatever I say is final. Like, keep it coming. Change fatigue. Oh, we are used to doing things the same way. We don't want to go there again. Come on, that's good. Fear of uncertainty, because in reality, it's a thumb down. And this is very, very correct. Waste of time. People like to do things as always. These are correct things that are definitely affecting the adoption of Agile in most. Waste of time. All right. People don't want to try new things because it might fail. And failure is welcome in Agile, a lot of things like that. So let's go and see the 4 types of resistors that I have seen in Agile. Let's see. Keep it coming in. I like this. I like this. Even things that are not on my slide, they are coming in and they make more sense. Okay, let's go. So here I categorize resistors into 4. The first one, they are the skeptic one. They want evidence. They want proof that this has worked. Okay. They are data-driven people. They want to see it working, They want, and like I said earlier, Agile, Scrum, they are empirical solution. Sometimes what works for you might not work for others. So these are the first type of resistor. The second one is survivor. They have been born by past experience, just like the VP I told you about. Because I failed 3 years ago, then I cannot try it again. And that's not good. That's so. I look at even for the children. When children start to walk, they start crawling. If the guy crawls and falls down and say, "Oh, I'm not trying again," it would never go anywhere. So these are another set of resistors because it has failed maybe for them in the past. It could be lack of knowledge. It could be system issue. It could be company issue. It could be organizational problem. It might not be even the process issue. But because of that, they are scared of trying again. The third one is the controller. Somebody said fear of losing control. Okay? Fear of losing control. These are the guys. They don't want to lose their power. They are the manager. They are the boss. They are the director. They hate the words cross-functional team. They hate the words that everyone is the same on Agile team. There's no manager. There's no leader. All of us work together for the same purpose. They don't like that. Okay. Then we have the last one, which is the passenger. These guys are passively engaged. They don't know about the Agile. They don't know about Lean. They don't know about Scrum. They are not just interested, passively, understand? And sincerely, this last set of people, we can easily move them, based on their current level to our desired level. It is easier for us to move the passenger, people that are disengaged, because they have maybe little knowledge about Agile, so it's easier. But the controller, they know about Agile. They believe that Agile will take away their job. The survivor, they have tried it before. Because it has failed before, they believe it will be failing forever. That's not the good thing. So these are the 4 types of resistors that I have. And I think it really relates with what we have in the group. Thank you for all these comments. Very, very insightful. I'll add that to my next webinar. So let's look at the 3 strategies you can use to transform resistance. The first one is creation of safety. Create safety. And hopefully I'm going to be able to play a video for you. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if I can play a video on YouTube now. Can you see the slide now?
Yes, but it's in presenting mode with notes. Yes, just to be aware.
Okay, let's do with notes. Let me unshare again and share the major screen. Good. All this should be better, right? Hope so.
Yes.
Okay, good. So the first one, strategy 1, create a psychological safety environment for your team. People don't resist change. They resist the threat and uncertainty. And it's good, all right? Because you don't know what will happen. We need to be sure that we're doing the right thing. And one of the things you need to do is listen before you sell Agile. If possible, don't call it Agile. Don't call it Scrum. Don't call it Lean. You can call it ways of working. You can call it, our behavioral ways. We can call it whatever, things that will be simplify it for people. Use experiments, not mandates. Celebrate small wins. All right. Create an environment where people can ask questions without the feeling of being rejected. All right. That's the first step you need to take. Okay. Then let's look at this together. Scenario, sprint 2 velocity drops by 30%. The product owner says, the Agile thing is slowing us down. Let's talk. We have seen it happening. I worked in a large organization, so we use a combination of Agile and waterfall. A lot of things happen. We can't be doing daily scrum every day. We can't be doing sprint review. We have a lot of things to do. This is not productive, especially the retrospective aspect. We do retrospective. We are not implementing what you said. So people don't want to try again. So what is one way you could respond to this? Okay, let me see that in the chat as well. The sprint velocity drops. Okay, that's it. How can you undo that? How can you undo that? Please let me see that in the chat. No right or wrong answer here. I just want to have an insight of what you could do. You are a project manager, a leader, an Agile coach, Agile evangelist, and someone came to you that said, SEGUN, the velocity has dropped again. I'm not interested in Agile. I'm not interested in Scrum. How will you undo that? Let's see. Anyone in the chat room who wants to help us? Keep it coming, keep it coming. Let's see. Okay. All right. While we are waiting for that, let me show you what I think I would do. So, acknowledge the concern. You could start with, oh, I see that. Oh, sorry about that. And that's worrying. Let them create an environment whereby they see that you are seeing what they are seeing, right? Then reframe as learning. We keep learning, right? Sprint 2 is still a learning phase, all right? Let's see what we can improve. Let's discuss this in our retrospective. Let's see what was good in our current sprint and see what we can improve in the next sprint. Don't tell them they are not right. Don't tell them, they aren't, they are not thinking Agile well. Acknowledge them. Then use that as learning. The next one is, what if we adjust the WIP limits? Ask them, what do you think we can do? Yeah, I always ask my wife this thing. Okay, I start complaining. Shegun, I don't like this. Tell me what you think we can do. Tell me the solution. Let's co-create, right? That really helps. When the solution is coming from you, most of the time, you get rejected, okay? But if the solution is coming from the whole team, it really helps, okay? Transparency is all about small experiment and trust. I remember when I was reading a book written by Jeff Sunderland, when he wanted to start Scrum in FBI, he didn't ask the organization to give him the whole organization. Let me start with this team. Let's start small with this team. Let's test it. Let's see how it goes. Then see how we can move forward. All right. So let's go again. Let's look at the second strategy. Engage the middle. Okay. The frozen middle problem. Executives sponsor the change. Teams execute the work. Middle manager feels squeezed. So here, you work with the middle management. Because it is from the middle that things happen. Okay? It is the middle management that feels like, okay, I'm losing my power. Okay, so when you engage with them, then there's chance that you will unlock transformation. Our time is going. So let's look at this again. Daily stand-up are a waste of time. My team just wants to code. We don't need more meetings. And sincerely, we have hundreds of meetings. If I tell you that one of the things that is crawling, that is affecting Agile team is meetings. Team meetings, Zoom meetings, meetings upon useless meetings that you are not supposed to be there. All right? So we need to learn how to manage this. So how would you respond as an Agile coach? Okay, start with curiosity. Tell me more about what's not working. Is it that the time frame is not good? Is it that you are not getting value? Is it that people are not getting engaged? And most of the time, it's just like people are not getting engaged. People are not getting involved, right? So if you are having a meeting and people are getting engaged, you are not using all this PowerPoint, Daily Scrum is for you to solve problem. The problem you are having, maybe you have a roadblock, what you are working on now, what you want to, it's for you to prepare for the next sprint. Okay? It's for you to prepare for the next sprint. So if you are having problem with that, then you need to learn how to manage that. Okay? Then you need to convert critics into co-designer. Convert critics to co-designer. So let's look at the strategy 3. Okay? I think I'm having issue with my my camera. Let me see if I can get another camera. Just give me a second. Okay. All right, good. I think this is fair enough. All right, good. So measure what matters. Oh, there is a book, forgotten the name of the author, John Doerr. Measure What Matters by John Doerr. It's a powerful book. It talks about KPI, about OKR, and the things like that. Measure what matters to your team, not velocity, not abundant chat, not story points, okay? Measure how people are engaging. Measure cross-team collaboration, experimentation rates. Measure things that pertains to your team. Context matters. All right, velocity might be useful for you, no problem. But most of the time, it's not all about velocity. Know, whether people are burning out. Know whether your team members are happy. All right? Measure what matters. It's a very powerful book by John Doerr. You can get a copy and read as well. Let's look at monthly pulse check on 4 dimensions. You need to have clarity of purpose and goals, create a psychological safety in teams, get leadership support and sponsorship. Don't rush the leaders, okay? Do some couple of experiments, then there'll be cross-functional collaboration. Your turn. So I want to see this in the chart. What is one behavior you can start measuring next week to sense resistance early? How can you sense resistance early in your team? What are the things you think you can start measuring? Okay, it's not about velocity. It can be mood, like what is the mood of the people, right? How are they feeling? Okay, it could be engagement. Okay, engagement with meetings, right? Engagement with calls. You could just like maybe during your retrospective, it's only one person that is speaking. That could be a problem. Okay, so you might need to get a strategy to bring other people on board. All right, those are the things I think will help you to measure, to sense resistance early. Okay, why is it that only SEGUN is speaking? Daniela is not speaking. Okay, Ken is not speaking. Why is it SEGUN speaking all the time? So those are the things that will help you to know that, okay, there's resistance on the team. All right, I think almost done. Let's see your roadmap to transform your resistance. Number one, listen, experiment, and celebrate. Okay, missing clear tasks. Okay, yeah, very good one. Disengagement, I like it. It's coming. Thank you. So engagement, you can see engagement is your second tool. Co-create with others. Okay, co-create with the middles, right? The next one is measurement. Track behavioral health. Okay, behavioral health. If you see people getting sick all the time, you should know that maybe they are getting burnout, right? Maybe they are working more than necessary. Okay, if you see a task whereby people are running away from it, it could be maybe there are issues with those tasks. So this is a roadmap that can transform your resistance into adoption. Okay, so what is one concrete action you would take in the next 48 hours to address resistance? What are the things you will do? Right? Just put it in the chat if you have any. Okay. What are the things you think you can do to address resistance? Listen. I like that. If I wish I can give it 100 likes. Listen. You cannot over listen. Okay. Just listen to people. Listen to them, understand them, have empathy on them. All right. It's much more than work. Okay. Involve with people. All right. Don't sincerely, things that are problems to some people might not be problem to you. All right. Just look, empathize with people, feel their pain, and be truthful. Okay. Another thing that, yes, be truthful, be transparent. Okay. These are the things I think we can start doing and will help us to address resistance from our team. Thank you very much. I don't know if you have any questions. Konshan, you can share your question, challenges, or real stories. Okay. And I'll put my LinkedIn link into the chat. Let's connect. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, if you have questions, please don't be shy.
Yeah.
Great insights and tips.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gonzalez.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good one. Yeah, good one. Like that. Wow. Only me? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your feedback in the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
And share LinkedIn, yes, please.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let's get connected. Right. Yeah. All
and
right.
Now, I don't know, Magda, if you can and want to take over? Or
yes, I will take over. I'm just checking if our next speaker is connected, but I think not. So, because we are agile, we are prepared in any situation. So, tell me if you can see my screen.
So Rizvi is not here, so yeah, this is the reason that we are agile now. Yes, I can
Yep.
see Canva.
So can you see the screen?
Yes, you are sharing the Canva, but it's not in a presentation mode. It's just, yeah, we see
Okay,
the
so
slides.
let me move it in presentation mode quickly. Presentation mode.
You have
Okay,
in
give
the
me 1
right
second.
corner down
Yeah,
the
no,
full
I
screen.
I have many windows open,
Many
so
windows, yes.
I need to